EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Tonight we put a bow on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Dolphins of Tokyo.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. The throw over the middle taken in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And when you call back-to-back plays that gain that type of yardage, you fall into a nice, easy rhythm as a play caller, and you gain some confidence early, too.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The Dolphins had 8-5 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
A second down throw for Prescott. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 63 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Here's Pierce. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got through, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
3rd down and 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Under. Here we go, 47.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 17-yard line.
.6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins 3.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Here's Prescott. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hand off right side to Pierce. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 5. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Check, pitch.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 1 yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
On the return, here's Dallas Flowers. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Dallas Flowers on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Strike. Check, strike.
Going play action. Ritter. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Switch it, hey.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
3rd and 5.
Prescott to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Finding Williams once more, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action now, Prescott.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there.
To the air again, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Again, a It's A-Chain.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Here's Prescott. And he's got it. And he's brought down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
A-Chain.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
One more time with A-Chain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 1 to 54. Wiring.
Prescott now. Flushed out right.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not.
There he goes, left side.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Dolphins 3.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. As he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Second down, Prescott. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Dak is going to mix it up.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A-Chain on 1st and 10. We'll get this up to about the 44. Now a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go back to the ground game with A-Chain. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. A-Chain once more. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon A-Chain. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will shrink to 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Another carry for Pierce.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Check pitch. Fight 60. Red, yellow. Smash, smash, commit, red.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Texans.
Ready.
Toss left side for Pierce. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 181 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Charge. Ready.
Pierce now up the middle.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Quick, yellow.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Ready? Yellow, one. Check white.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Here's 2nd and 3. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, 47.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical. And here's another example on that last play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And some room to work. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 45 yards. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there. Get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll try again, and this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Alec Pierce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Hey, hold period. Ready.
Give to Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 22.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Green, blue, check. Switch, yellow. Check.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So when your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Ritter off the play fake. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Here we go, 47. Under. Then we're going to 53.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Gun. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Here's Dak. He's got to complete to Waddle, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
H.A. now up the middle.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Prescott. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they take a knee. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will take a knee here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, 46.
To throw, Prescott. This is caught by Waddle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Dak. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, check Vegas.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
It's 2nd and inches.
Blaster. Check smack.
Throwing now is Ritter.
Throwing left sideline complete. It's Moore. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe you move